back to South Tahoe frequency, hit the active. There we go. So now that's our main. So I'm going to go ahead and announce. We can see we're 9 miles out.
Yep.
We're from the north, inbound from the northeast. South Tahoe traffic, light sport trike. We're inbound from the northeast, 9 miles out, South Tahoe. Okay.
What other airports do we have around the lake?
We've got Truckee up to the right
Okay.
here.
That's a big glider field.
Yeah, big glider field. Okay, see now we can make that field right down there.
Yep. That's
See
right
that?
Here, yeah.
Easily. And we can also go back. Okay, so let's snap another picture here. There we go. Snap another picture. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's ease back on that throttle here and let's start our descent, okay? See, now we're comfortable. We've got some landing areas here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hit the. Let's go back to the AWAS and let's see if we can hear that again. So let's switch back on our axis.
So Paul, we've got a headwind. So
we've got
on this field. We basically want to run it in here and land this way.
That's what we would do.
Yep.
Now down there's probably no wind at all.
Right.
And actually, if I was going to land anywhere right now, I'd probably land on the golf course.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that's known to be flat. However,
well, yeah,
you've got to deal with people that don't really want to see you landing on a golf course.
Well, yeah, but if I got to land somewhere, then I got to land where I think is going to be the best.
Okay, so you would choose that over the field there. I mean, that could be a pretty bumpy.
Yeah, it could be.
That could be a dirt bike course or something like that.
Yeah, it could be a little rough. So when it comes to landing, I land wherever I would land.
Right. Right.
For the best outcome.
In an emergency situation, I mean, that's what you need to do.
That's
the best spot.
Yep. Okay, let's switch back to AWAS here and let's see if we can get that.
1,900.
See if we got any wind here.
Lake Tahoe Airport. Automated weather observation. 1500 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 11 Celsius. Dew point 01 Celsius. Altimeter 3020.
Okay, 3020.
Density altitude 6,900. Lake Tahoe Airport. Automated weather observation. 1500
Okay, let's go ahead and switch back.
Zulu.
So we can set our altimeter now to 3020. So let's go ahead and move the arrows either up or down. See the top right, the barometer up there?
This one, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, what do we do? Hit the arrows now?
Yep.
Okay, so 3020.
Yep. There we go. Okay, so now we set the altimeter, so we're all reading the same altitude as we're coming in here. Okay.
And did they announce the field elevation, or we know from the sectional,
Well,
or both?
Yeah, we just know from the sectional. And we know the lake's at 62, so the field's not that high above that.
Ah, Lake 62. Okay.
Yep.
The valley's 47.
Yep.
And 62.
So we got 1,500 feet difference, less to climb to get back over.
Right.
So what we'll do is we'll go in here and we'll do a touch and go.
Okay.
And we're looking here, so we got nice landing areas out here. Okay, let's take another picture.
Okay. Are we looking at the camera?
Yeah, look at the camera. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and announce again. We're going to see if we got anybody out there. We're 5 here, people don't really take off going that direction because look at what's out there. But we're good as long as we do a good job and don't land too far down the runway.
Okay.
So let's go off to the right here a little bit more. We'll
So
kind
no
of
matter what the winds are, everybody prefers.
Well, generally,
slightly
yeah.
Is it downhill?
No, it's pretty level, but you can see after you take off, it's uphill. So let's go off to the right here a little bit more. We're gonna.
And here's your better takeoff problems, landing areas,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Off to the right more.
I mean,
Paul?
right now I would go right for that golf course right back there.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Yeah. But I mean, guys taking off who are very low.
Yeah, they kind of skim out that way and skim out that way, and sometimes the ground effect almost all the way to the lake.
I mean, a glider tow, and you're low, and the tow plane's going to release you if he has a problem.
Yeah.
You need a space like this.
Yeah. Okay, so let's come back all the way on that throttle. We're kind of high here.
Okay.
And we're going to go ahead. There we go. South Tahoe traffic, light sport trike. We're on starting a final approach, runway 18, touch and go, South Tahoe. Okay, so we're calling final here just to take command of the airport.
Yeah.
You can tell we're a little high here, right?
Yeah.
Or about right on. But we want to make sure we don't land too far down the runway because once we do our touch and go, we want to be able to get out of there quick because there's rising terrain. Okay. Now a lot of times we'd take off, we'd land and then taxi back and take off this way, but we're a little bit strapped for time, so we don't want to be Mickey Mouse around too much down here. Okay, so you can see we're kind of high here. So let's do a low approach or a steep approach here, and let's get it on down. We got nice landing lights there. We want to land on the other side of those green lights. Double landing. Okay, and then now notice how once we landed, you went off to the right. Okay, full throttle. Let's go. Bring it up to around 6,000 RPM. There we go. That's about right. Okay, and off we go.
Yeah, I think the last piece is I've got to focus on, okay, now the wheel's on, I got to control the wheel.
You got to control the, yeah, because almost all the time as you're coming down, you're drifting off to the right.
Yeah, I got to work on that.
On your actual landing. And you can see how, look at the rising terrain out here. You can see if you're not climbing much here.
Do they have a segmented circle?
Yeah, actually they do, and it's back. It's actually off to our left over here.